Let's start today's class. So we are on the exercise 3.1. Here is the question number 1. It says that in the matrix A, this is the matrix, write the order, the element of these elements and the number of elements. Okay, so we solve the question number 1. Okay, so in the question number 1, first I have the matrix, which one is 2, 35, root 3, then 5, minus of 2, 1, 19, 5 by 2, minus of 5, minus of 7, 12 and 17. This was my matrix. Okay, now let's explain some little concept of the order. So suppose this is our matrix, suppose A, which is A is a matrix, so order is m cross n. So in the matrix, the m means number of rows and for is n is for columns. Okay, that is the row and these are the columns, and they make the order r cross c, which is known as m cross n. Okay, so the first is, so here is the part 1 which says the order. Okay, so the order, I say that m cross n, the number of row it has, the number of row 1, 2, 3, 1 row, second, third row, so it has 3 row and 4 columns, so by 4. Okay, so it has, we can say that 3 row by 4 columns, so we can say that 3 by 4. The order of this matrix is 3 by 4. Second question says that, the second says that the number of element, I use the third because, okay, so this is, so if I have a matrix which has the m rows and n columns, so the total number of element is m n, because for example, if say I have 2 rows and 2 columns, the intersecting points are the element, so it has 2 rows, 2 column, 2 by 2 become 4, so element are also 4. So similarly the concept will be here. So the number of, I use the third one, the number of element total. If I say the number of element, it is 12, which is m n. Okay, now the question says this, the element a1, 3, a2, so little bit known, right? So we know that the any numbers is the basically intersecting points of row and the columns. So here if I say a1, 3, it means that, it means, for example, in the matrix we talk about the first row, because it's the row, and this was the second column. We talk about the first row and the third column where they intersect, this become a1, 3. Again, if I say a2, 3, it means we talk about, in the matrix we talk about the second row and the third column where they intersect, this point become a2, 3. Okay, so similarly in this, the first element is second question, knowing the element, I say the knowing the element. Okay, so it become, for example, if I say a1, 3, it is first row, third column, first row, third column, which was a 19. We'll say first row and the third column intersect. Okay, second I say that a to 1, that is second row, first column where they intersect, it is 35. Similarly, if I say that a3, 3, it means I talk about the third row, third column, which was in minus 5. The third row, third column intersects at the minus 5. Okay, and talk about the a to 4, it means like that we're talking about the second row, fourth column, it is 12. And if I say the a to 3, again second row, third column, which one is 5 by 2. Okay, the next question, it says that the question number 2. If a matrix has 24 elements, what are the possible orders of the matrix? What if has 13 elements? Okay, again in the mini textbook. Okay, so for example, if I say that here we are. Okay, now a matrix. Okay, so for example, I have a matrix which has 4 elements, means 4 corresponding intersection. Okay, these are the 4 elements. So the order means how we intersect these elements. For example, if a 4, we can write 2 by 2. Okay, we can write for initially 1 by 4 and then 4 by 1. So these are 3 types of. Okay, it means like for 1 4 we say that we have 1 row but 4 times column. So the 1 intersect, 2 intersect, 3 intersect and 4 intersect. Okay, similarly if I say this for the A, which one is this, and for B it means I have 4 rows and intersect at 1 point, only 1 columns. This is also possible. And the second is the known as, we can say 1 2 3 and 4, 1 intersect, 2 3 and 4 intersect. So these are the possibilities, like we can arrange the 4 elements into 2 by 2 and 1 by 4 and 4 by 1 type of this. So similarly I have the question 2 says, so we have, once again, we have by first part 24 elements. So we want to possible orders. So possible orders, the possible orders, we can say that the 24 factors, we can, the possible orders 1 by, starting from the lower value, 1 by 4, 24, and 24 by 1, like 1 row 24 columns, 24 row 1 columns. Okay, so 1 row and this is the columns, and herely we can say that rows and columns. Okay, similarly the second possibilities, we can say that by 2 12, similarly 12 by 2, vice versa, and vice versa. Okay, the second is 3 by 8 and 8 rows, 3 columns, 4 by 6 and 6 by 4. And have any possibilities like no, nothing. So there are only 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So there are only 8 possible chances. Okay, 8 possible chances. And the part 2, what happen if we have 13 elements? So similarly in the 13 elements we can say that 1 by 13 and 13 by 1 and other possibilities are not. Okay, and the question number 3, similar, it says that if a matrix has 18 elements, what are the possible order it can have? What if it has 5 elements? Okay, simple. Okay, yes, the question number 3, and the question number 3 is, now we have 18 elements. The possibles are 1 18, and similar, this similar for 2, like 18 1, 2 by 9, 9 by 2, because it has 9 rows and 9 2 columns. Similarly by 3 we can say the 6 and 6 by 3. Okay, and have any possibilities? I think nothing. Okay, because all we do. So here if we have 1 2 3 4 5 6, so 6 possible chances, possible orders. Okay, now the part 2, it says that, okay, what happened, we have the 5 elements, like the 5 elements in the matrix. So it has 1 by 5 and 5 by 1, is 5 rows and 1 columns. Okay, so the possible here, 2 possibilities, 2 possible order. Okay, so we done our task and do the question number 1, 2, 3. In the next classes we do the question, the further remaining question, and then move on the next topic. I hope you understand the concept. If you understand, please like and subscribe.